What's up, guys? It's Kylovich. First off, I want to apologize. I've got a bit of a sore throat, so my throat's a little hoarse here, but we'll try to do the best we can today. And today, I'm going to be unboxing this Yuga starter deck. We're just going to open it up, see what it looks like inside here, and I'm pretty sure I'll know what most of these do because I've been playing the game. The loot deck will be a little bit more of a challenge for me because I haven't played that one. But we'll go through and check these out. I'll probably name or be able to name a few of them and tell you what they do because I've been playing this deck on the Nintendo Switch game, Rush Duel Battle Royale. Alright, so open that up. Right back there. Oh, okay. That's different. Get this little cardboard back here. Got a protective plastic over it, and the playmat here, which of course is in Korean, and I cannot read that, but if there are any Korean viewers. Alright, Seven's Road Magician. This guy here, his effect is you send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, and then his attack power increases by 300 for every different attribute that's in your graveyard, which makes him quite a powerhouse when he comes out onto the field, depending on what's in your graveyard. But he can pretty much come out and, take out anything that's on the board when he's summoned, unless there's some monstrosity out there. The difficulty with Seven's Road Magician is that after he does get that attack bonus, his attack does come back down to his base 2100, and then you kind of gotta protect him on the field after that. Alright, next we have Windcaster Torna, and her effect is that I believe you send a spellcaster from your hand to the graveyard, and you are able to change the battle position of one monster your opponent controls. So whatever battle position that they're in, just switch it to the opposite, and I'm gonna correct myself right here. It's one card, any card. It doesn't have to be a spellcaster. You send any one card from your hand to the graveyard, and you can use her effect. Okay. This is Mystic Dealer. And Mystic Dealer allows you to send one monster, or one spellcaster monster from your hand to the graveyard, and you can draw a card. So if your hand isn't that great, you want to swap something out, you summon this, use its effect, and then you can use it as a tribute if you want. This card here is a big staple when running this deck. You're going to be using this card a lot. It is called Dark Liberation, okay? And the way this card works is when activated, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you shuffle 4 spellcasters from your graveyard back into the deck, and this thing will destroy all your opponent's monsters in attack position. So this is pretty much a mirror force with the stipulation that you need to return 4 spellcasters from your graveyard to your deck in order to activate this effect. But what's great about this card is that if your Seven's Road Magician gets sent to the graveyard, you can easily bring him back into your deck using this card here. We've already done that. We've already done him. Surprisingly, these are all kind of out of order. This is Answerer, the Demonic Swordsman. It's that guy right there. Okay, there's a Hydro Magician, 1 tribute, 1700 monster. This is Dark Sorcerer, I believe, just another vanilla, 1500, 4-star monster. And this is Magical Beast Wolfram, I believe, 1100, vanilla, 3 monster. And I believe this is Spell Archer. That's the name of this card right here. Another vanilla monster. Okay, this guy, I believe, is a Luminous Shaman. And what Luminous Shaman does is when you have this card on the field, you can send it face up to the graveyard and choose one face-up monster that's level 4 or lower and a spellcaster that you control, and it can swing directly at your opponent for this turn. So if your opponent has, maybe they're down to their last few life points and they've built up a board and you don't want to deal with all that, you can just slap this guy on the field, tribute him, and have one of your other level 4 or lowers smack him directly for game. Honestly, I don't use him as much as I thought I would playing the Rush Duel game. Okay. this card is called Stray Familiar. Just another vanilla card right here. This is Wind Spirit's Blessing. And Wind Spirit's Blessing allows you to send one card from your hand to the graveyard, any one card from your hand to the graveyard, and one face-up monster that is a spellcaster that you control gains 1,000 attack until the end of the turn. So this is another one of those that's really useful if your opponent has, you know, something on the board and you've got maybe like your Sevens Road and you know, your ace monster's out there, but it still can't really quite touch it, even with its you know, attack power boost from its effect. This is a good way to get through stuff like that. So we have 3 of those. Okay, and this card here is Magical Stream, and as long as you have a spellcaster on the field, this card will pop any one of your opponent's back row that you choose. So this is good for getting rid of back row. There's no real cost other than having a spellcaster on the field, which you're going to all the time. Now this card here is called Curtain of Sparks, and this is a little bit of back row protection. You know, not that super of a card when you're, you know, thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh in general. I don't know where it stands in Rush Duel standards, but what this card here does is when your opponent's monster declares an attack while you have a spellcaster in your graveyard, that's the requirement for this card, is you need to have a spellcaster in your graveyard, and the attacking monster loses 500 attack. So 500 might not seem like a lot, but it can make you know, quite a bit of difference between you either taking life point damage or losing, you know, a key monster like Sevens Road Magician. You know, maybe they just got barely enough attack points to put it in the grave, but you're like, nope, I'm gonna do this Curtain of Sparks here, and joke's on you, your monster gets destroyed. I think that's it. Yep, that is it. So there it is, the Yuga starter deck. It's the exact same deck that if you have the Rush Duel Battle Royale game for the Nintendo Switch, this is the same deck that you get in that game. So far, it's the only deck I've been playing in that game. I don't know, just out of habit. I haven't tried Luke's deck yet. I kind of wanted to, you know, just play this deck over and over and over again until I knew pretty much what every card does without having to look at it. And then I think I'll probably move on to Luke. And there it is. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, follow or subscribe whichever platform you're on. Drop a like for the video, share it with your friends if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Your feedback does encourage me to keep making these videos. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.